opening statement. I've been accused of the crime. I've been accused of the crime of not being able to act like a normal human in society. And I'm not a lawyer. I know there's one lawyer. Are there any other lawyers in here tonight? Just one? Okay, I'm not a lawyer. I've never been to law school. I did buy an LSAT book once. So I think that qualifies me to make this story into kind of like a democratic arbitration hearing. Are you guys okay with that? So what's going to happen is I'm going to tell you a series of stories, and after each one, I want you to judge me. Okay? And if you think I'm guilty of missing some obvious social cue, can you please shout, faux pas? Faux pas. And if you think I'm innocent, please shout, you're cool, you're cool. Or if you don't want to participate, it's alright. But there'll be separate questions, so let's practice. Who thinks I'm guilty? Who thinks I'm innocent? You're cool, you're cool. Alright, Exhibit A. I was driving to an event called Yoga Poetry. It's a story for another time. And my friend was with me, and she was, I guess, cut by something, not really cut, but she felt something sharp on the floor of my car, and she went down to pick it up, and it was a disposable razor. And my immediate reaction was, oh, I'm sorry. I keep that in my glove compartment just in case I miss like a huge patch of hair shaving, which I usually do quickly in the morning before I run out, and it happens a lot. So who thinks I'm guilty? Who thinks I'm innocent? Alright, good. Exhibit B. I use online dating. Who thinks I'm guilty? Who thinks I'm innocent? Alright, so Exhibit B, for the lawyers, I guess this is clause 1 of Exhibit B. One time in my online dating experience, I messaged a fellow subscriber to the same online dating site that I was using, and and I didn't recognize her, but it turns out like she had went to grad school with me, and I didn't recognize her immediately, and she said, oh yeah, I know you. You're the one who coughed all the time. Who thinks I'm innocent? Who thinks I'm guilty? Alright, Exhibit C. Grad school. I was in class before a big test studying, probably coughing, when we noticed that there was like this really bad smell in the room, and it turns out it was dog poop. And it turns out that the dog poop was on one of my shoes. And it was like 10 minutes before the test. I still wanted to study, but I went into the bathroom, and I'm in there, I'm like furiously scrubbing dog poo off my shoe. And there's like wet dog poo flying into the mirror, and people are passing by and probably being hit by it. And so ultimately, like, you can never get all the dog poo off, no matter how hard you try. Right? So I went back to the classroom, like, what do I do? There's 2 minutes left for the test. I still have this dog poo shoe. So I took the shoe off, left it outside of the classroom, and walked in with like one grungy tube sock and one regular shoe, and sat down and took my test. Who thinks I'm guilty? Faux pas, faux pas. Who thinks I'm guilty? Who thinks I'm innocent? Alright, yeah, I think that would be like a thinking man's reaction, right? Alright, so Exhibit D. One time I told all these really embarrassing stories to a big crowd of people at a place in University City. Who thinks I'm guilty? Who thinks I'm innocent? Alright, last one, and this is just because I want to throw in like a 90s reference for no good reason. Alright, I want you to judge like my whole lifestyle. Like, tell me to change if you think I need to change. If you think I need to change, alright, I want you to do a Joey Gladstone and say, cut it out. But like, if you think that it's like a little bit weird that I live in a van behind my parents' house, but like you can respect my rebellion against society, then please say, you're as cool as Cody Lambert. Okay, so it's cut it out or cool as Cody Lambert. Who thinks I'm guilty? Cut it out. Who thinks I'm innocent? Thank you guys.